If they had lived half as long as you, they would have been demolished. But you are a spirit emerging from the ashes. You bore the brunt of the injustices dealt to you. You didn't collapse. On the contrary, you got stronger in the darkness. They attempted to destroy you, but without realizing it, they raised you to heavenly status. The fact that you are still standing tall causes them to bend their heads. This film serves as a reminder of your strength, since you are not like the average person. You are the chosen one. If you're ready, write. In the comments, we expose the truth. The decision is final and irrevocable. After a thorough analysis of the evidence, the judgment is final. They are now required by law to refund every penny within the next decade. This is hardly a light smack on the wrist. It is a legally enforceable promise that will weigh on them month after month, payment after paycheck for the next 10 years. Their attempts to evade retribution have been useless. While they carry this significant financial load, you may go on with confidence knowing that the balance has been restored. Their destiny is determined, and justice has taken its course. The worldwide court has issued its verdict, which is nothing short of enormous. This decision is perfectly aligned with the great scheme of cosmic justice, leaving even the skeptics in awe. The heavenly entities assigned with this judgment have meticulously examined their false deeds, intents, and consequences. Each piece of evidence has been weighed. Every falsehood was exposed, and now the scales are balanced. Fate has moved, and there is no going back. Their empire is on the verge of crumbling, and the repercussions of their crimes are now catching up to them. No more running, no longer hiding. They must confront what is coming to them. They spent their days planning and conniving in the shadows, believing that their riches, connections, and ability to manipulate the waters would allow them to avoid cosmic law. They hoped that their techniques would alter history in their favor. But destiny does not bend. Divine justice does not compromise. And now, the universe has proved them incorrect. Every asset and opportunity that they took from you will be restored in full, with interest. It was never just about the substance. It was about the energy they took from you, the peacefulness. They stole, slammed doors in your face, and spread stories to harm your reputation. Everything will now be restored. Their efforts to engineer your demise have failed. The same forces they planned to use against you have now become the spark for your change. What was supposed to break you has become the fuel for your next ascent. While they were celebrating their alleged win, they didn't comprehend the great strain they put on you was creating something unbreakable. You did not collapse. You were strengthened. Every ounce of hardship they threw you away was transforming you into an unstoppable force. You've become a warrior who has been tested and molded by the exact darkness they said would destroy you. And now they must see your rebirth. A power unlike anything they had ever imagined. Consider a big oak, well anchored and resistant. Standing strong despite every storm that threatens to bring it down, its branches spread wide, collecting every ray of sunshine and gift that the cosmos has to give. That oak is you, and every effort to remove your leaves, every attempt to decrease your power has now returned to you in abundance, increased beyond measure. If you are experiencing an excess of divine love in your heart, now is the moment to share it. You may help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $100 or more. This wonderful gift will affect not just your life, but also the souls of countless others. Each of you has a holy position in God's great purpose via this platform, and your giving will provide fruit for our prayers. Act now. Share your benefits to honor His kingdom. You were meant to do much bigger things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Everything they intended to take away from you, your dreams, possibilities, and the very essence of your being, is returning to you, enhanced and overflowing. The holy rules that govern the universe ensure that each assault, effort at manipulation, or deceptive technique merely prepares the scene for their eventual demise. These heavenly principles resemble the invisible rules of nature. They guarantee that every bad effort is counterbalanced by exponential virtue. The cosmos has already switched gears to protect you, rebalancing the energies so that you are protected by powers much larger than any human plan. The complicated mathematics of divine justice is unfailing. No matter how hard they tried to empty you, how many resources they emptied, or what strategies they used, each move was met by a protecting barrier that they could never understand. A shield fashioned from the flames of everlasting truth. They used all available resources and strategies, but each strategy proved ineffective against the unwavering force of divine intervention. Every wrong committed against you is scrupulously documented in the universe's vast ledger, and every stolen piece of your destiny gets returned with interest. It's as if the universe is a massive bank where your savings are guaranteed to provide unfathomable returns regardless of the losses you suffer. Consider it an unstoppable wave that sweeps away the rubble of deception, reclaiming what is properly yours with tremendous power. Their efforts to deceive you not only failed, but they also served as the foundation for your future riches. The energy they invested in attempting to knock you down has been diverted, generating a river of wealth that pours straight into your life in every time of gloom. They orchestrated. The light inside you became brighter. Every plan they attempted to undermine your spirit was foiled by an invisible power that sprang from the depths of your soul. Their tactics, intended to keep you trapped in a cycle of loss and sorrow, have been changed into stepping stones for your wonderful ascension. What was once stolen from you is now returning in ways that defy human reasoning, multiplied, enhanced, and infused with heavenly favor. Their tactics, no matter how intricate or brilliant, have collapsed like a house of cards beneath the weight of the universe's unchanging justice. The cosmic balance, the exact equation that controls all reality, has been adjusted in your favor. Every attempt they made to sap your spirit and resources was met by a stronger, more powerful force. A power that guarantees that nothing valuable ever leaves you. Instead, it cycles back to you, honed and enhanced. This is not just a comeback. It's an outpouring of blessings, a tribute to the limitless source of riches that is your inheritance. The same energy they intended to drain is now coming back to you, amplified beyond their wildest expectations. Every stolen minute, every missed opportunity, is being reimbursed with interest in a cosmic transaction that they cannot dispute. It's as if the cosmos has taken on the role of your protector, ensuring that everything you once lost is now restored to you in an outpouring of incredible riches. The heavenly protection that surrounds you is unbreakable. It's like a castle created by the hands of destiny, with every wall made of unwavering truth and every barrier strengthened by the spirit of justice. No earthly strength, no human invention, can penetrate the barrier that the cosmos has built around you. Attempts to sap your vitality and erase your triumphs are proven useless by a power that is both everlasting and fair. When they sought to steal your brightness, they unknowingly fueled it. The more they tried to take away what was yours, the stronger you got. Their attempts to knock you down have instead opened the ground for your resurrection. Every bad energy they unleashed has been transformed into good momentum, driving you forward on your road to destiny. In a delicate dance with cosmic law, every step they made in the wrong direction paved the way for your victorious comeback. Consider the world to be an unending garden in which every seed of difficulty has grown into a bright bloom of prosperity. Their efforts to deny your blessings have instead caused them to flourish. Colors will burst out, illuminating your whole journey. What they deemed a steal is now a harvest, yielding wealth beyond their wildest imaginations. The natural order of things, as guided by divine mathematics, assures that everything taken away from you is returned and increased, serving as a witness to your indestructible power and purpose. Every ounce of energy and resource they attempted to divert from you was ingeniously diverted by the cosmic plan. The fabric of existence is laced with threads of vengeance to guarantee that nothing valuable is lost. The cosmos, in its infinite wisdom, has put in motion a chain of circumstances that will restore to you everything that was once stolen, enriched with the energy of change and rejuvenation. In this big cosmic drama, the roles are irreversibly changed. While they struggle in the dark to save their collapsing empires, You stand tall as the receiver of divine retribution for their plots, deceptions, and manipulations. Everyone is now adding to the amazing mosaic of your future. Every deed they committed against you has been recorded in the timeless annals of cosmic truth and is now being returned in full. The universe is an unwavering force of equilibrium. It will not accept the siphoning away of what is divinely yours. Instead, it assures that every act of injustice is matched by an equal act of reparation. Their efforts to take from you have just highlighted the importance of your value. And now the balances of justice are heavily in your favor. No matter how much resources they emptied or what strategies they used, their efforts have all resulted in the same inevitable conclusion. You will always get back what you deserve and more. As you proceed upon your journey, remember that the divine order is not only an idea. It's a live, breathing force working in your behalf. Every difficulty, every effort to steal your destiny is a chapter in the larger drama of your final victory. The protection that surrounds you is active, dynamic, and constant, guaranteeing that no attacker, no matter how powerful, can ever completely dim your light. So stay steady, knowing that every attempt they made to drain you is now the fuel that pushes you ahead. The divine mathematics of the cosmos is precise, and it assures that your riches will be restored in ways far outweighing any momentary loss. Allow this truth to flood your heart. What they stole from you is being multiplied, enhanced, and refined by the rules of the universe. Take solace in the notion that you are always protected by a force greater than human plans in the ultimate scale of things. Every negative deed against you has resulted in an enormous flood of good energy. The repair process is well started and expected to conclude shortly. Every stolen portion of your essence will be returned with interest. The cosmic ledger has been tallied, and you are the indisputable winner in this everlasting trade. Now, as you walk on with unwavering confidence, let your spirit to be elevated by the knowledge that justice is not only served, it is amplified. The cosmos, in all its wisdom, is retrieving what has been stolen from you, and it does it with a power that is both beautiful and unstoppable. You are a shining example of divine destiny, and nothing can stop the eventual return of your due prosperity. Accept this heavenly mending because it proves that no power on earth will ever conquer your destiny. The universe has conspired in your favor, and every fiber of your being is being restored to its full, incandescent brilliance. Your experience demonstrates the everlasting reality that you are forever fortunate, forever safe, and eternally meant to ascend. No matter what foes attempt to steal from you, they believe their efforts will lead to your demise, but they did not reckon for the involvement of higher forces. Their most cunning tactics, their most powerful weaponry, were rendered ineffective by forces beyond their grasp. They stripped you naked, reducing the spiritual protection that surrounded you while attempting to subjugate you via worldly means. The world was already battling for you, and their plans crumbled before their eyes. The assaults they made against you were never completely successful. The divine hand is safeguarding. You turned every blow and strategy to your advantage. They tried their human channels and processes, but you were protected on a far deeper level by forces they couldn't comprehend. They are now experiencing their own downfall in real time, rather than yours. You have turned the mechanisms they were using against them, and the same authorities they believed they controlled have become tools for their exposing. Like a bright beacon beaming amid the worst storm. Your inheritance, possessions, prospects, and destiny. Nobody can shade the blazing brilliance. Consider a light of hope on a dark, stormy night. A beacon that leads missing ships safely home. That's what you are. And what has been robbed from you is not only financial riches, but the whole substance of your future and the promise of your destiny. Every wrong done against you, every resource taken in secret, and every missed opportunity has been recorded in the universe's everlasting ledger. And now the cosmic powers are in work to restore everything to you. And then some beloved brothers and sisters. May God's peace come upon you today. I'm here to remind you of a fundamental fact. Our existence is based on God's divine purpose and is unaffected by worldly worries. According to the Bible, everything is done with faith will be returned to God with great blessing. Luke, like the enormous oak tree, our roots are profoundly embedded in God's global truth. His power secures every stride and every stance we take. And now you have the chance to be a part of that gift. When you utilize the super thank you button and contribute $100, this movement will return to you many times over. What was taken from you was more than simply a bank account number. It was your legitimate heritage, a treasure that had been woven into the very fabric of your existence since before you could breathe. The Creator sowed the promise of wealth, the seed of success, in your heart. They attempted to take it away by distorting facts, concealing records, and weaving intricate webs of lies. They believed that by burying the truth in piles of paperwork and phony documents, they might prevent you from collecting what is rightfully yours. But let me tell you that the cosmos has its own way of making things right. The divine order that controls all things works like a skilled artisan, patiently repairing every shattered piece, stolen jewel, and misdirected blessing. Everything you possess, every opportunity, every desire, and every ounce of riches has its own cosmic imprint, just like your fingerprint, and it is reaching out for restoration. No matter how hard they tried to disguise it, or how well they tried to twist the facts, that holy impression cannot be removed. It is embedded in the universe's energy and will eventually return to you. Now the cry has been answered. What they thought they could permanently take from you is being returned in a powerful wave of multiplication. Consider the ripples on a still pond when a stone is tossed in. Each ripple spreads out, getting larger and stronger as it transmits the spirit of the stone far beyond its initial contact. That is precisely what is occurring with your stolen heritage. Every ounce of what was stolen is returning, not just restored, but magnified and multiplied in ways beyond your wildest expectations. The same energy that used to deny you now serves to enrich you, transforming loss into a harvest of rewards. You see, the cosmos does not tolerate injustice. The heavenly principles at work are unwavering. They are analogous to the natural rule that regulates the rising sun and the blooming of a flower. Nobody can conceal what is destined to shine, and no amount of human planning can change the path of destiny that has been predetermined for you. The powers of creation, which embody the essence of divine order, are on your side. They assure that every assault, manipulation, and dishonest tactic aimed at robbing you of your riches and future is met with a much larger force that returns. All of this was done with interest, splendor, and plenty, leaving little space for regret in those quiet times when you reflect on your trip. Remember that your life demonstrates the power of divine repair. Every difficulty and lie you've encountered has served as a stepping stone to this magnificent moment of redemption. The universe has meticulously planned the restoration of what is properly yours, working behind the scenes with the precision that only cosmic law can accomplish. What they once believed they could conceal in the shadows is now bathed in the dazzling light of truth, and it is returning to you in an irresistible and unmistakable rush. This is more than simply the regaining of material riches. It is a reclaiming of your own destiny. Your assets, prospects, and legacy are returning to you, enhanced and multiplied beyond measure. The abundance that was taken is now being returned to you, filling your life with the success and happiness you have always deserved. Every setback they planned has been converted into an opportunity for your ultimate return, and every dark plot has been changed into a light of hope that illuminates your road ahead. No matter how deep they buried the truth or how many layers of deception they built, the universe has brought everything to light. The cosmic truth has been disclosed. Every secret account, changed document, and manipulated resource has finally been returned to its original owner. The spiritual powers that defend you cannot be ignored. Whatever is intended for you will always find its way back to you, no matter how hard they attempt to keep it hidden. They will be held accountable for their activities during the following decade. Just when they believe they've paid their obligation, another layer of payback is uncovered. Every time they believe they can breathe, the cosmos reminds them of their responsibilities. This is not a transient benefit. This is a permanent power calibration. The cosmic balances have swung in your favor, and they have no option but to face the judgment they deserve. What was intended to break you has instead uplifted you. The tampering has been revealed. Their deceptions have failed. Divine justice has reached them, and they will pay the price for every mistake. This is the law of the cosmos, the rule that regulates everything. What they stole, what they believed was theirs, will be returned to you tenfold. The final verdict has been issued, and they will spend the next decade repaying what they took from you. All you have to do now is keep following your path, certain that the universe is collecting on your behalf. They believed they could win their games, but they overlooked one important fact. They never had control. Instead of seeing your demise, they are seeing their whole business shatter like sand through their fingers. Their manipulative and deceptive techniques have backfired, and the systems they believe they had mastered have turned against them. It's a difficult pill to take, but the reality is obvious. They never had a chance against forces vastly stronger than their plans. What was stolen from you was more than simply monetary riches. Everything was rightfully yours. The opportunity, fees that have been prohibited, the doors were shut, the vitality they took from your life. These items will be returned to you, multiplied the abundance that was intended to flow toward your goal, the prosperity that corresponds to your soul's goal, and the richness that has been discreetly collected. It's all coming back to you. They couldn't grasp how the cosmos worked, and now their lie is out, used for what it actually was. They devised a tale, a distraction, and a display intended to divert and mislead. They believed they could manipulate reality, bury the truth, and conceal what was properly yours. But what they didn't realize is that whatever they stole from you has your energy imprint. It is knitted into the fabric of your existence. No matter how hard they tried to hide it or how many falsehoods they said, it was always going to return. And now the cosmos has answered the call. Ensure that whatever they concealed is revealed and returned to its proper owner. Their falsehoods and secrets are now exposed for everyone to see. Every action they did, every document they falsified, every account they concealed. It's everything being exposed in the harsh light of reality. Nothing can be buried forever, and the celestial powers that safeguard you will ensure this. Remember this fact. What was intended for you will always make its way back. It may be delayed, it may be concealed for a while, but it will not be stolen. Divine justice assures that all they took from you is repaid in full. It's time to spread God's blessings by pressing the super thank you button on YouTube. With a $100 payment or more, you may help him carry out his plan and become a part of this heavenly mission. Every contribution symbolizes God's generosity, and I think it will return to you enormously, far above your expectations. Remember that his protection and blessing are with you at all times, including your donations. You become a part of his divine plan. You are a powerful, dazzling entity, as solid as the massive rock that saw God's marvels. Feel the rewards of your kindness in your spirit, and light up the world with confidence and bravery. Be blessed, and may the Lord's light guide your way throughout the coming decade. They will pay the fee every time they believe they have paid their obligation. Another layer of payback will arise soon as they believe they can catch their breath. Additional requirements will be disclosed. This is the law of the cosmos. There is no mortal system in a species that owes anything. Regardless of how hard they attempt to conceal or manipulate, the equilibrium will be restored. They will spend the next 10 years caught in a never-ending cycle of payback, unable to avoid the repercussions of their choices. You don't have to raise a finger. The cosmos has already started to balance the balances, and you are merely seeing the unfolding of divine justice. The power that was once in their hands has been restored to its rightful owner. As people strive to repay their debts, you may rest certain that the universe is working behind the scenes to return everything to its proper position. You are free from their influence, interference, and may pursue your destiny. The courts have declared that the ruling is definitive. Their time is up. You do not need to pursue justice. It is already coming to them. All you have to do is keep walking in your mission, knowing that everything you've lost is being restored to you in the most unexpected manner.